ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ni Princess Damilola kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà gan-an? Because fọ́nrán kan jáde tí wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ again lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Wọ́n dẹ̀ drop ẹ̀ sí orí status wọn. Ṣé status náà wọ́n pé yes ní orí Instagram story. Wọ́n ní wípé evidence full everywhere. This is our story page lórí Instagram. Evidence full everywhere. Kí lẹ fẹ́ get gangan? Kí ni nǹkan tí Madam Princess tó fẹ́ gbà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Màá play video yìí fún wa nínú bí wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀. So ẹ jẹ́ á farabalẹ̀ ká jọ gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé recently bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà jáde. Wọ́n ṣàlàyé bí ọ̀rọ̀ incident tó lead wọn lọ sí Kirikiri bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n ní wípé wọ́n pè àwọn lọ́sàn kan ni. Princess Damilola náà ló pè wọ́n wípé oúnjẹ ti ready o. Iyán, ẹ̀gúsí. Níbo dé yẹ wípé nǹkan like gan nìyẹn. Wọ́n ní pé wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan táwọn like gan nìyẹn. Wọ́n ní instantly làwọn gún key straight up. Làwọn sáré gba ilé princess lọ. Wọ́n nígbà táwọn dẹ̀ débẹ̀, normal. Wọ́n ní pé mi ìmọ̀ ṣe mọ́rọ̀ yẹn ṣá. Wọ́n ṣàlàyé pé ọ̀rọ̀ movie industry báyẹn yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ acting náà wọ̀ tó fi di wípé wọ́n ní pé káwọn act ni o. Wọ́n bá yí gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn lórí. Mo mọ̀ pé gbogbo wa láti gbọ́ story yẹn. Mi ò tún fẹ́ máa repeat in full details kó má gba àsìkò púpọ̀ jù. Àárọ̀ yìí ó ní mo rí fídíò yẹn lórí ayélujára. In fact, a lot of comments ti wà níbẹ̀ táwọn èèyàn ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ wípé kí ni ìyá ẹ̀ gan tó ń fẹ́ gangan náà. So ó ní mo wá ní pé kémi náà gbé sétí gbọ́ wa ká jọ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí Princess Damilola sọ.
During investigations, we found out that James Omiyinka, aka Baba IJESHA, we found out that he had dozens of victims. So I speak for myself when I say I spoke and met with about 12 of his victims. So the first news is that at least those of his victims who couldn't speak out, or there's no how you can make it up to somebody who has had to suffer that kind of violence from anybody, any form of abuse, especially by a minor. So there's really nothing you can do that will compensate for their pain or what they've been through. So, but I know that on one side, some of them feel as if maybe they got little justice, because we all know James Omiyinka, aka Baba IJESHA, should be behind bars for life. But, now.
But the thing is that so necessary for him to be behind bars for life. Because I believe that we want to serve sentences already. Abi?
Then number 2 one is, for the few years that he was incarcerated, there were no new victims, at least from him. We've seen so many other cases. We've seen the ones that really ended like badly, but at least for those years, James Omiyinka, aka Baba IJESHA, stayed away. He was not able to harm anyone. So that's another upside. Now, the third upside is that now everyone is aware. So before I continue, this video is for the few sane Nigerians who believe that children need to be protected, loved, provided for. People who believe that rape or assault, sexual assault, is evil. This video is for those who still wish to, how do I say it, protect whether their own children or other people from this kind of horrible experience. If you don't fall under the category of these people I've mentioned, you don't have any business here. Except maybe you just feel, I must see Princess, think about Princess Molly. But I know some of you are, how do I say, some of you are internet stalkers. Like, if you don't see somebody, like, you won't be okay. So, but if you don't fall in this category, this video is not for you. Now, the other upside is, people are now aware. So, schools, when they see him now, they know to be very careful. If you own a school, and you see James Omiyinka, aka Baba IJESHA, around your school premises, you know what to do.
Life bobo ìjẹ́ pàápàá. Kí ni Baba IJESHA gangan ṣe fún yín? Tó wá di wípé you are now trying to throw disclaimer out that pé school kan wà very careful about Baba IJESHA. Ṣé Baba IJESHA ò bímọ ni? tó bá fẹ́ lọ mọ́ wọn school ńkọ́ mi ò ṣe mọ́ part yẹn but then it is well. Now the question táwọn èèyàn máa béèrè ni wípé ṣé ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ invite wọn láti wá jẹ iyán àtẹ̀gùsí ni? Mo ń bọ̀ ó níbi tí mo ń lọ.
Because he's a known serial pedophile and serial rapist. I'm saying this clearly because he also has adult victims. And I'm sure, you know, if you need to know more about that, just watch my old videos. We're not going over that now. So
this is it. It is possible, Sherry. Story ngbà mí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ni wọ́n pé wọ́n ni wọ́n gbọ́ ìgbà tá bá tí ò bá ti ṣojú wa àwọn irọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan máa ń wà ńbẹ̀. I'm not saying that I'm supporting Baba Ijesha, nor supporting Princess Damilola, no. But then àwọn kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ò ṣe straight. Àwọn kan wà níbẹ̀ tí Princess Damilola ń sọ tó yẹ pé irọ́ tó hàn ni tó yẹ pé we know that irọ́ lélẹ̀. Àwọn kan náà dẹ̀ wà tó yẹ pé Baba Ijesha máa sọ tó yẹ pé wọn ò ní fẹ́ sọ tán. Ó lè fẹ́ farapẹ́ o ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò sọ kúlẹ̀kúlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gangan. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ní sùúrù.
It's not a matter of because I'm not a child. No, he does it to children and also to adults. There have been women who have come out, so that's another one. Then landlords now know that this is a person that Olariwaju James Omiyinka aka Baba Ijesha is. So you don't have an excuse. Okay. Now, I saw some things. Some people sent me a link, and also people have been calling me. Oh, this is what they saw online. Look, this video is for intelligent people. You know me, Moraye class. You get any tickle party. It's people who don't have a purpose or who I don't know who don't have like focus in life that will say, oh, they want to live on cloud chasing. I'm way past that. Okay, now you know. So if anything happens after this time, okay, before you tag me and say, oh, princess, and she said it all, justice for no, now you now know. Now, Baba Ijesha, Olariwaju James Omiyinka, aka Baba Ijesha, was sentenced to 16 years total. 5 years on one count, 5 years on another count, 3 years on one count, 3 years on another count. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 3 is 13, plus another 3 is 16. That's the total number of years that he was sentenced to. But the judge asked that he serves the term concurrently. I'm saying this slowly because for those who have been messaging me, so that you understand, I don't want messages or whatever to break down. And for those of you, some of you have coconut head, and it go until you enter the lion's den. So 16 years, those counts, it was 4 count charges, 5, 5, 3, and 3. When the judge says somebody should serve terms concurrently, it means that the terms will run together, concurrently, together. So instead of serving 5 and coming back to serve 5, he will run the 10 together. So in total, 16, but you will have to serve 5 because 5 is the highest. For those of us who know mathematics. So 5-year term, another 5-year term, 3 years and 3 years. But he's serving the whole term together. So this is my hand 5. Now, the jail calendar, for those who have been incarcerated before, they will tell you, is 8 months a year. We have 12 months in our calendar, but the jail calendar is 8 months. So, if you multiply 8 by 5,
it's 8 months per year.
You get
Wow.
40 months. 40 months, that's what you get. Now, if you count, so this is 4 now. 5 years, 5 years, 3 years, 3 years. He's serving it together concurrently. Now, we're multiplying this 5 years by 8 months. This 5 by 8, that's 40 months. Now, we'll go back to when he started his incarceration, July 14th. So, we count together. July 14th, 2022 to 2023.
Woman yìí ráyè láti máa explain gan-an.
Yeah, to 2024 to 2025, 3 years. That is 3 years is 36 months. 3 years in normal calendar is 36 months. Now, you look at the 36 months, subtract it from 40 that he was supposed to serve. You have 4 months left. Okay, that is August, September, October, November. That is, he has served his full term for this offense that I reported. He has served his full term. 5 years concurrent, 5 times 8 months, which is the prison calendar, that's 40 months. From July 2022 to July 2025, that's 36 months. The remaining 4 months, August, September, October, November. So those of you remember he was sentenced on the 14th of July. So he has served his full term. Why am I saying this? It's no secret that Yomi Fabi tried his best to turn this case on his head, to do sorts. We know he's a serial, rape sympathizer, and he's also been accused severally of some of his colleagues of sexual assault. So Yomi Fabi, we know, will try to, I don't know, maybe weave around or make stories. There's no story. There's no need to make any story. Besides, I still don't understand why anyone wants to make story for a rapist or self-confessed rapist, because I believe the videos are so. If you've not seen the
No, self-confessed rapist. Okay, gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà sọ wípé táwọn bá ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí òun ni ẹ̀ ń sọ fún wọn pé shut up, má sọ̀rọ̀, má worry, má sọ̀rọ̀. Àná ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ nígbà tí wọ́n sọ wọ́n ní wípé ẹ̀yin pé ẹ force àwọn láti sọ̀rọ̀ ni, láti sọ nǹkan táwọn sọ. Ẹ má gbàgbé o, mi ò sọ pé bóyá mò ń support bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà o, but à ń gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ yiri papọ̀ ni. Mo mọ̀ pé bá a ṣe ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà ẹ̀yin náà tí wọ́n máa yiri méjèèjì papọ̀ pé irọ́ ẹ̀hẹ́n. So bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń yiri wọn papọ̀ yẹn, ẹ jọ ẹ mọ̀ jù sábàlá àríwísí kẹjá àjọ fi kọ́gbọ́n papọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ tiẹ̀ báyẹn.
Video, you can still go, it's there on my page, Princess Damilola Foundation. You can still watch the video, but at least one of the videos is pinned, so you won't need to scroll too much. That's another thing I want to point out. So for those of you who are saying, it's out, God will punish her, it's finally out. I don't really understand the depth of your understanding, but I want to ask you, how will God punish me for somebody serving his sentence? Do you think God supports child defilement or rape? Do you think there are some countries that if this happens, we all know that it's the ultimate penalty? So there's no need for us to fool ourselves. We know that Olariwaju James Omiyinka, the serial pedophile and serial rapist, has served his full term. We have complications. Of course, I already posted on my page a while ago. He appealed several times. So I have the data, I have the documentation, but I really don't need to. But he appealed, and every time his appeal was thrown out. And the last one, the appeal court still upheld their judgment that no, go back, serve your term. So there's nothing like, nothing like they granted him or he wasn't acquitted of anything. And for you simple-minded people that will even think, Shebi was acquitted, I ask you, if you feel in your head that he was acquitted, even though you have the evidence, the court has shown you that he has served his term, why don't you just send your kids to him for the holiday, for Christmas? Just do that. You don't have to take my word for it. Now, there are some, that is clear, so we don't need to overflow that. Intelligent people don't need to hear things repeated. They know it once. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know during some of my videos, I talked about areas where Baba IJESHA live.
Actually, this woman once sọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹni tó ní fact, and èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́n ọ̀rọ̀ wọn nù wípé gbẹ́nẹ́sán bí Baba IJESHA sọ pé no, she knows what she's saying. But bí mo yẹ sọ earlier, mo ní wípé ṣe rí téèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà míì tó bá jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ láti clear ara èèyàn ni, èèyàn ó sọ̀rọ̀ dùn, èèyàn ó yọ àwọn kan kúrò ń bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ò ní pé èèyàn. So bẹ́ẹ̀mi ṣe rí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ìlélẹ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ òótọ́ wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ o, òótọ́ lè wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n fi àwọn nǹkan kan kún, wọn ò sọ àwọn nǹkan kan, wọ́n ju àwọn kan sílẹ̀. Ntèmi mọ̀ nìyẹn, ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò clear, kò dẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣe fẹ́ gba gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gbọ́, nítorí báwọn èèyàn ṣe àwọn míì tó máa ń bú àwọn èèyàn lórí social media tó bá ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní analyze àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ntí òye wọn ni wípé we only talk based on what we hear. Nǹkan tá bá gbọ́ ni ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ nísìn, nígbà jọ gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀ mọ́rọ̀ Baba IJESHA rí pé irọ́, there is something wrong somewhere, there's something that is not clear, like wà truthful láwọn ibì kan, that is just the truth.
Because we couldn't put the addresses out there, obviously for security.
Gbogbo àwọn àdírẹ́sì yẹn kò nídìí, ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
He moves his stuff, he moves out of the house, either in the where he has lived in those areas, but I feel it's not in my position to disclose.
I don't even want to know it. Please, let's move forward.
Ikorodu, a lot of places in Ikorodu.
Only Ikorodu.
Sabo, Oguru. So you have been warned. Temi, I have done my best. I have not kept anything, no matter how much it hurts me or hurt my family. I have not hoarded any information. Baba IJESHA, Olariwaju James Omiyinka, is now a convicted. He's a convicted. He's not. Nobody freed him. No, he served his term for this crime.
Mo kàn ní láti mọ̀ ní pé kí ni gain Princess Damilola lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Wọ́n ti lọ serve term wọn, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti jáde. You should just keep short and don't say anything. Nǹkan tí mo ṣe rí lórí status wọn yẹn ló ṣe really trigger me. When I saw it on the Instagram status, then I saw this video lórí Blue app. Mo ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣé wọ́n tún try láti fẹ́ máa jáde láti máa explain again? Because I don't even know. Because some people were saying that that old video ni video. No, not even some people. Just one person said old video ni. But then a lot of people were reacting based on what Baba Ijesha saw recently and this video. So people are not even saying maybe his old video again because they are trying to juxtapose, like one try that jaw méjèèjì papọ̀ pé but that pé no, there is something that, so that's why mo fẹ́ sọ fún ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi tẹ́ ń tajọ́ ń wo fídíò náà pé ẹ̀yin náà ẹ share opinion yín lórí nǹkan tẹ́yin rò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, lórí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Jẹ́ n wò bóyá wọ́n sì tún sọ àwọn kankan.
Because during the trial, I remember one of the victims who wanted to give testimony, she was threatened. So last minute, even though she came, she couldn't testify in open court. It's not all of us that are strong. And for those who have had family members...
ẹ já fi sílẹ̀ báyìí Sherry, ntẹ́mi kan máa sọ ni wípé kò sí nǹkan kan tá a fẹ́ gain nínú gbogbo kìíní báyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tó ti lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Baba Ijesha ti serve terms wọn and wọ́n dẹ̀ ti wọ́n ti pardon wọn, wọ́n ti jáde already. Let's just move on and go on with our own lives. Baba Ijesha tó jẹ́ jáde táwọn èèyàn ṣe ń bú wọn pé ṣó yẹ kán jáde pé kán sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú orin kìíní kan, but now people now understand wípé ó yẹ kán jáde lóòótọ́ láti ṣàlàyé ara wọn. Àwọn èèyàn ti agree nísìn pé wọ́n ṣe jáde tán ṣe ṣàlàyé wọn ní orin yẹn ó dà pé ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ lóòótọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tẹ́mi kàn máa advice Baba Ijesha ni wípé instead tí wọ́n fi máa focus lórí orin, kán lọ sí studio, kán lọ ṣe eré, kán wá wọn tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n jẹ́ olùdámọ̀ràn, àwọn tó close mọ́ wọn. You can even talk to Yomi Fabiyi, kán arrange àwọn actors, kán ṣeré, kán fi gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn kán lè fi ṣeré, kán fi kọ́ àwọn èèyàn lọ́gbọ́n. So ṣé àwọn tí wọ́n ń try láti sọ pé bóyá àwọn support Baba Ijesha, ṣé wọ́n like pé kí issues around sex pedophile? No, ìṣe pé wọ́n like it, but wọ́n kàn ń try láti wọ́n pé ó dà pé there is injustice nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ó láwọn nǹkan kan tí ò jáde tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ jáde tó yẹ pé ń hide ẹ̀ dẹ̀ fi ń fìyà jẹ bàbá. You understand? So that's just it. But Baba Ijesha should please kán lọ fi ṣeré, kán gbajúmọ̀ Nollywood padà. That's just the best thing. Tó bá dé possible kán máa associate pẹ̀lú àwọn tán mọ̀ pé bóyá wọ́n support Princess Damilola ń gbà yẹn, kán máa associate pẹ̀lú wọn because ẹni tó lè ṣerú nǹkan báyẹn ó ní tendency àti ṣe a lot of things. So if he knows that pé àwọn ò ṣe allegation yẹn, nǹkan tán sọ pé wọ́n ṣe, tó máa pa àwọn ò ṣe lóòótọ́, kán yẹra fún wọn. Àwọn tó bá lè bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́, kán jọ cook up something and we should just bring it as a movie. Thank God wọ́n ní YouTube channel, people will watch it. This time around, people are interested in his own story. So tó máa ṣe movie, tán gbé jáde, tán gbé sórí YouTube wọn, ó lè rálẹ̀ fún yọ mélòó kan bóyá bí 3-4 days, ó tún máa gbéra padà. Orin tán ṣe jáde yẹn bí after one day gan mo ṣe rí orin yẹn níbi 3K. But as time goes on, tí ó ń tó rẹ̀ sí ní trend táwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ jáde, táwọn èèyàn ti ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn jáde, orin yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní trend. Last time was I think 30K or thereabout, mi ṣe rántí mọ̀ iye tó wà báyìí nísìn. So that's just my honest advice for him. Then Princess Damilola, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń drop sórí status yín yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ nǹkan tán sọ, wọ́n ní evidence full everywhere. Which evidence? Evidence for what? Ìfẹ́ni ẹlẹ́ni lẹ́jàre, kọ́ ní kálukú kó fèsì láìfọ́ ẹ̀. Ìfẹ́ni ẹlẹ́ni sílẹ̀. Ìwọ ni evidence full everywhere, kí lẹ fẹ́ gain nínú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Ẹ wo, ẹ bá mi lo abala rẹ̀ sí kẹ́ bá mi share opinion yín lórí nǹkan tẹ́yin rò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀. Ire la máa rí, àní rí ìbànújẹ́ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè.